Rising from the ashes when the banners down. We keep on coming even when the locusts down. We got the power from above. We're strong to move the mountain. We are stronger, stronger. We are stronger. We are stronger, stronger and powerful. We are stronger, stronger. We are stronger. We are stronger, stronger.
Back again.
Hello everyone. Yes everyone, we are back. Welcome to the Life and Inspiration Zimbabwe's weekly devotion broadcast season 2, proudly brought to you all by Life and Inspiration Zimbabwe. Yes guys, today is the very first episode of season 2 of our show, and we are saying that Ebenezer, thus far the Lord has taken us. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice in this brand new day that the Lord has given us. And guys, let me be the first one to say that I am I'm beyond the word excited to be back. So you know what guys, I just feel like we should just catch up for a bit. Like, if you can just tell me, how have you guys been doing? Like, formalities and everything aside, how have you guys been? Like, how has life been lifing for you guys? Like, I know we took quite a long sabbatical from season 1, but it was all for a good cause, I promise you guys. It was all because we're trying to prepare something special for you guys this upcoming season. And I promise you guys that this season is going to be bigger, it's going to be better, and there are a lot of interesting surprises which are waiting for you guys ahead in this season. And speaking of surprises, there's another special surprise waiting for you guys right at the end of this episode, courtesy of your beloved presenter. Right guys, to just jump straight into the show, my name is Tafadzwa Mwedzi, aka Theo the First, and I am your host for the show. And to just open up the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a short Bible. We've got a short Bible study read, proudly brought to you all by Life and Inspiration Zimbabwe. Today's Bible study read is going to be coming from the book of Psalm chapter 27 verse 1, which says that the Lord is my light and my salvation. Why should I be afraid? The Lord is my fortress, protecting me from danger. Why should I tremble? I don't know how best I can put this across. This verse, it brings light to me. Like, in those moments when you're just feeling so dull and dark, when you're in one of those really gloomy moods, this is the correct verse for you to read. It's saying that the Lord is my fortress, protecting me from danger. Why should I tremble? The Lord is my light and my salvation. Why should I be afraid? In many circumstances of life, we tend to get shaken a bit, like, by the different storms of life. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. No, it just shows that you are human. If you don't get shaken even in the slightest, you must have another level of faith. But if you are just like, the rest of us here who are trying to make it in, with Christ, and who are trying to make it in this life, you get shaken majority of the time. But the word of God is saying that, the Lord is your light and your salvation. So there's no need for you to be afraid. He's your fortress. He protects you from danger. There's no need for you to tremble. So take courage in what I've just told you guys right now. Learn to apply these verses in your life. Whenever you're faced by any difficult circumstances or any difficult situations, those really heavy storms of life, always remember that the Lord is your fortress, protecting you from danger. You should not tremble. The Lord is your light and your salvation. Why should you be afraid? Though you may walk in the valley of the shadow of death, you shall fear no evil, for you know that the Lord is always going to be right by your side. His rod and his staff are going to comfort you. Surely you shall live to testify of the goodness of the Lord while she's still in the land of the living. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you were blessed by this Bible study read that was brought to you all by Life and Inspiration Zimbabwe. Moving on with our show, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to enter into our segment of health and wellness. So for today's session of health and wellness, ladies and gentlemen, we've got our secretary from Life and Inspiration Zimbabwe here to share with us some tips on how you can live a healthier and better life. Enjoy.
Hi amazing people, and welcome to the Life and Inspiration Zimbabwe weekly broadcast. I'm Anesu, Olivia, and I'm so pumped to be here today. And what I'm most excited about is that I get the very first episode of season 2. Man, that's an honor in itself. So I'm very glad that I'm here. So today we'll be talking about health. This year is just starting, so our health goals have to be in order. So for me, since health is very broad and you can talk about a lot of things, I'm going to be focused on nutrition, and I have 5 important points for you guys, so I hope this help you. So let's get right into them. So the very first point I have is having a balanced diet. So having a balanced diet, that means that you're going to have nutrients dense food from all food groups. That means a little bit of your vitamins, proteins, carbohydrates, mineral salts, etc. Just making sure that you're taking in those nutrients that your body needs so that you are very, very much nourished. The second point is adequate hydration. I cannot stress this, even though I struggle with this a little bit because I cannot drink water like that frequently. I find it hard to drink my water. So if you're like me and you need the motivation to start, I would recommend that you get a bottle of water and set that as your goal. It is recommended that you have 8 cups of water a day. That is 2 liters of water. But since that could be difficult if you haven't been in the routine of drinking your water, get at least a 750 ml bottle of water and start from there, because it will help you with digestion, it will help you with clearing out all those toxins that your body does not really need. My third point is portion control. Portion control really helps you maintain a healthy weight, but some of us cannot just stop eating just like that. Hence the reason why you need portion control, because portion control helps you with your hunger cues. Because some of us, even if I feel that I'm full, I cannot stop eating. So having this thing whereby you are doing portion control really helps, because once you're done, eventually starts to condition your body that if we have this size of food or those portions, we are done as soon as that portion is gone. My fourth point is limit processed foods. Oh my word, we all love a good Nando's, pizza, fried chips and chicken. We all love those foods, but what happens is they just have those empty calories in them, and those empty calories then have you gaining weight. And like we say, since we want to maintain a healthy weight, limiting processed foods is the way to go, because of course these foods are really nice in the mouth, but once they get into our body, that's just another story. So limiting processed food is good for us, because it also then helps avoid chronic diseases, because it just comes with those side effects. No matter how much you love pizza, you love your burgers, but yeah, just limiting them is really, really good for you. My fifth and last point is regular physical exercising. You guys, fitness is important because you gotta move your body. It helps with your cardiovascular health. It helps boost your mental health and your mood. I know for one that if I'm stuck and I'm working on something and I cannot seem to have any more ideas, or I'm just not flowing, you know what I mean, I work out. And after that, I feel brand new, I feel very fresh, and I can get back to work. And you know, I probably get a new idea that I wasn't getting before. But also it strengthens your muscles and your bones. You gotta be fit, guys, because it's important. I feel like this day and age whereby we can easily just reach for just anything, like we're saying, limit your processed foods. You know, you can easily just buy a burger because I feel lazy and I don't want to cook. It's easy to do that. So yeah, physical activity is very then important because it helps you kind of then, you know, with your weight loss. It helps you with your mental health, mood, and of course, above all, just kind of strengthening your muscles and your bones, because you know we want to live longer, so that is important. But before I go, these are just based on my research and things that I understand and things that I've seen work for me. I am not a nutrition whatsoever. What do they call them? Like, I'm not a dietitian or a health expert. So currently for all of us, I would recommend that if this is something that you know you want to do, visit your dietitian and your healthcare experts, and they will help you on what works best for you. This has been fun, guys, and I hope you've learned a thing or two. And until next time, stay blessed.
Guys, you know that moment when you're feeling like you've been outdone by your student? I'm really feeling like that right now. Like, she did such an excellent job. I'm beginning to feel threatened. I think I'm gonna give you that book, you know, which is known as 45 Laws of Power, and show you law number 1: never, ever, ever outshine your master. You get that? That was the Life and Inspiration Zimbabwe secretary, guys. I'm kidding. Yes, guys, that was the Life and Inspiration Zimbabwe secretary taking us through that session of health and wellness. And we hope that you know you have picked up one or two things there. Many thanks once again to our secretary for taking us through that session of health and wellness. And if you guys would like to see more of her on the show, please guys, feel free to communicate with us, and you know, we'll give her many other slots just to talk to you guys. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are still Life and Inspiration Zimbabwe on the Life and Inspiration Zimbabwe's weekly devotion broadcast right here on Life and Inspiration Zimbabwe TV. And if you guys were paying careful attention, you would remember me at the beginning telling you guys about a special surprise waiting for you guys at the end of the broadcast, courtesy of your beloved host. Ladies and gentlemen, for our musical session today, there's a guy called Tafadzwa Mwedzi. I don't know if you guys know him. Yes, he's gonna be the one taking you guys through today's session of music.
So.
Close your eyes.
gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today on our very first episode of season 2 of the Life and Inspiration Zimbabwe's weekly devotion broadcast, proudly powered by Life and Inspiration Zimbabwe. Now guys, not to worry. I know today's episode was quite short, but this was only just, a teaser. Yes guys, there's more that's to come in the season ahead. So ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. I hope you guys will be excited because there'll be many other greater, bigger, wonderful, loads more other fun surprises waiting for you guys ahead in this season. So once again, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for sticking around. Goodness me. Thank you so much for sticking around even through this sabbatical or leading up to today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. See you guys in the next episode. Stay blessed.